Hello everyone, and this is Serenis here, back with another awesome Fortnite Battle Royale video for you guys today. And as you would have seen today guys, from the title and the epicness in the main menu there, I'm playing with the legends. I'm playing with Mattizype, the Gunderdog, Stinky Fingers, so Matt, Harry and Rory. And very excited to deliver this gameplay, playing with all of them. So obviously Matt, Mattizype, Harry the Gunderdog and Rory Stinky Fingers. So very excited for this matchup because they're a great set of guys. Some of my best friends on Xbox Live, and really excited for this game today. This was my personal best game played with them on this night of games. This night of games as well was where we won 5 Victory Royales together playing in squads, so it was a very prosperous night. And the day that followed I also won 4 Royales with my friends Rory and Gangsters, one including my other friend Justin, which is Smash Adams. So very exciting games. Played with all of my friends, and really nice to get Victory Royales with a wide array of my friends and friends that I've known for years. So it's really exciting to definitely get those Victory Royales, and so much epicness for the channel. This game in particular, using the Crackabella skin, another new skin for my channel. Got a really nice gameplay for to start off with the boys right here. And definitely the other games though were very exciting as well. This squad and I had like a really exciting time at Lazy Links, one of the most exciting I've ever had. So I will be making a squad's highlights video to capture all the other epic stuff that happened, because there was a lot of other good games from my friends where they did more than I did, but this was my personal best on the night, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And but yeah, definitely got to capture all that other squad epicness, such as the Deagle Arcade. Harry and Matt will know what I'm talking about. And yeah, definitely some other moments. The Lazy Link trials as well, I definitely think we can feature. But a lot of really great stuff, and I'm very excited to get it all to the channel. And yeah, very prosperous weekend. 5 Royales on that night of Friday, I think, and then the following day, Saturday, which was yesterday. I'm recording this Sunday. Another 4 Royales with Rory and Gangsters, one including my friend Smash Adams, as I said. So very, I've had a lot of wins. So yeah, really excited to bring them all to the channel. And in the beginning, guys, you saw Crackabella cracking some head there with the imposter of the disco guy. I got double vision with Rory there for a minute because he was also wearing that skin, so I got a bit confused. But I managed to pinpoint the imposter and take him down with a pistol, and get Rory back up and give him that white burst because he had no weapon to fight with. And at this point here, just there's a teammate out the back. Enemy teammate of that guy, maybe that I knocked, and my teammates are very quick to take that guy down. And that's really nice play from all of us to yeah, make a statement at Fatal Fields. Nice to sort of finish off our opposing competition, and now we can begin to progress for the rest of the Victory Royale. But very nice start. Nice to get a kill with a pistol as well, suppressed, considering that was the main thing available to me. And yeah, at this point, Crackabella just looking to get the wood, crack the wood up, and make a statement. At this point here, I think another one of our squad spots a guy in the field in a minute. So also there is another person here still. So at this point here, you can see Frozen Mattizype taking the position in the cornfields, and you can see an enemy player within the cornfields. So at this point, I decided to light it up with grenades because try and pinpoint that guy out. And yeah, eventually I think we do clear this guy up. As you can see, it comes up on the feed there. I think that was Harry that took him down, so nice play from Harry. And at this point here, we reason that they must all be dead now. So at this point here, just looking to claim materials and yeah, just get ready for the road really. Here this chest, and as you can see, managing to get myself a white AR, which is not bad. I'll take it considering I have a blue tactical, but not been spoiled plentiful on loot, but never mind. So at this point here, just looking to claim material. And definitely one thing I have been starting to do a lot more of recently is I've started, when I have been mining resources now, I try to mine resources a lot quicker. I also try to get brick as well as wood when I mine, just because wood's always easily attained in Fortnite Battle Royale, I find, but sometimes it's always worth having a stash of brick, just as a backup, material as well. I mean, obviously the best way to get plenty more materials to slay players, but I think in the early time when you really aren't seeing anything and not much is going on, it's just better to make sure that you have those materials farmed. And you know, whenever you get a good supply of something, I just take the time to try and get as much as I can out of it, because you know, it's definitely better to have it than not. And yeah, so you know, like I say, wood is easily attained anywhere in the Fortnite Battle Royale map. I think brick is a little bit harder, and obviously metal is more difficult to farm in the open environment. So, but definitely, in my opinion, is the best material in the game. But yeah, definitely good to have stashes of 2. And at this point here, I was just saying to Harry, like, I'll just get the shields from this, man. You can have the weapon, I don't care. But so at this point here, I think Matt nabs the weapon as well. It was intended for Harry, and we're definitely a good squad. We're definitely friendly to each other. But but you know, whoever's there first, you know, gets the spoils. But I was just happy to get my minis, and I take a neutral position on this, and I sit on the fence and move forward. But but yeah, at this point here, Crackabella looking to explore the world with her companions, with Harry, Matt and Rory obviously, and just looking to, you know, shake up the world, shake up the snow globe, as we saw Crackshot Entities did in his lovely little solo gameplay. But definitely Crackabella, she doesn't feel ready to take the solo environment yet. She thinks, you know, I should try and get the win. I should try and get the Victory Royale with the boys, and you know, that's what she thinks of doing right here, and claiming more material, and just, you know, looking to move forward with the rest of the gameplay. And at this point here, just having a look at how many kills we all have, and I think we were having a conversation at the time about previous game, you know, like how many kills we had and what have you. So yeah, it was that was the discussion that was taking place at this point. And you can see Matt here just mining the hut, you know, see whoever's inside. But so at this point here, guys, just again looking to get the materials. I think at this point Harry moves over to the broken house and offers me a purple pump, which I can't turn down because they're so beastly. And I just said, yeah, I definitely want that, bro. And at this point, I think it's because Harry found a gold pump. And I said, does anyone now want a blue tacticals? It was like, yeah, well, hand me downs, you know. I was like, well, yeah, bro, but we're sport for choice. The fact you've got a gold pump, now I've got a purple pump, and you know, now I can give someone a blue tactical. So, but yeah, I still love the blue tacticals. But I think, to be honest with you, my favourite shotties in the game now would probably be these pumps. The purple and the gold ones are fantastic. Definitely, in my opinion, the most consistent for high damage. So for me, they get the place before everything else. Heavy shotguns are great as well. But I think overall, to be honest with you, I think the purple and the gold pumps are the best shotties in the game, in my opinion, because they seem to do a hell load of damage. Even if you don't get a specific, you know, really clean headshot, it's going to do a load of damage anyway with a body at close range. So for me, they're definitely my favourite, and yeah, definitely happy that they're in the game. At this point here, I think Rory is in retail row, and he spots the team over yonder before I think it's beyond the tower. So at this point here, just getting in a position that we can look at that, because we since Fatal Fields, we do need another fight to get some more things, because apart from the awesome pump, as I've been talking about, I didn't really have much else in the way of you know, valuable loot right here. As you can see, just a green AR and green SMG. But, you know, you can win a Royale with any weapons, but I definitely feel that we need a little bit more stuff from, you know, potentially resources as well. And at this point here, it's really nice. My teammate here gives me shield pot. I think it's Rory there. Finds a shield pot for me to bang on. So, and more minis for me to stack. So I'll hit that up all day. And yeah, definitely nice to have max health and chest below me here, but I choose to ignore it because I want to get with my boys and try and figure out what's going on here as we take down this team. And it sounds like quite a busy fight ahead, and you will notice I've got the grenades, which are a massive help in this fight and make this fight a lot easier. My eyes light up when I see all the structures that are separate, and I put the Serenity nades right on point and immediately kill a player there, and then enough time take my kill count up to 3 from 1, so killing 2 people there. And spot the last guy, or one of the last guys, around the back of Harry and Rory. So at this point, moving forward to try and help them out, and eventually I think they take them out together. Was there with them, but eventually they take them all out, and that's the end of all of those players right there, and another great fight for the squad. Definitely a good fight there to take those guys out, because I think we just needed a few more things at our disposal. And at this point here, just looking at the loot, and I was saying to my teammates at this point, I just need a bit of medium ammo and some light ammo if you guys can spare it, because I haven't got that much. So at this point here, Rory, very nice to hand me some medium ammo. So it's really good of him. And I think at this point Harry also hands me some light ammo, so that's fantastic as well, because just like to have some ammo for the SMG as a switch out from the pump, and really kind of Harry to give me the light ammo since he wasn't using it. So there you go. So we've got all the material, much better resources now, a little bit better weaponry as well as we proceed to this next part of the game. So definitely things are, turned the corner, and there's still a lot of players left in the game as well. So we definitely did well there, and funny enough, in this gameplay actually we don't really go that far beyond sort of where we landed. We were already in the zone, failed fields, and I think Salty Springs was in this game as well, so we didn't really have to travel that far. And I think most of our action actually takes place around these two areas and a little bit beyond Salty, so we don't really travel the world in this gameplay. But I don't, Crackabella doesn't mind that. She's a bit of a home bird anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So at this point here, guys, just again mining resources and always just keeping the eye out. Nice to not taking any damage at all in that fight, because pre-nades were on point, and so my boys' shots were on point, and we take them all out pretty easily there. So at this point here, you can just see, I think Rory again, nice awareness from Rory in this game, because he manages to spot all the other teams that are left. He's now spotted a team in Salty Springs where we came from. So at this point, I just decided to build a little 1x1, because I don't know where the future zone's going to be going, and also like how involved these guys are going to be with us in a fight. So at this point here, just taking care to protect myself really, seeing that we're in a nice position to the zone, and just looking to hold ground here. And the only problem with this situation is when you're focusing on another team, you've also got other teams behind you, and when you're making noise, those other teams from behind you will come up and flank. So I was sort of saying to the squad at this point, like, if we are going to press these guys, we need to make a decision, because I'm a little bit worried about our flank. I was starting to check it for the lads, but I was starting to think, if we start being a bit slow and just staying here, we're going to get pressed from these guys within Salty, and then someone else in the future behind us. And that's mainly what I was thinking at this point here, and I don't think there was much decisiveness from us as a squad at this point to sort of decide what we wanted to do, because I'm more than happy to attack these guys in Salty. But I think at this point Matt and Rory were sort of saying they're sort of on the edge of the zone. They would have been in, but they have to sort of fight to come past us, which I like that strategy normally. But the fact is, it's such a big circle at this point. There's a load of people behind us as well, which I was starting to think, it's not a great idea perhaps to stay here and get a sandwich from those people. So at this point, I check out our flank, and the reason for why I wanted to move out was, as you can see there, that snipe nearly hit me a hairline fraction away, and I said at this point that nearly hit me, and Matt laughed as well, because I said those guys are pretty accurate. He was like, yeah, but it missed, and I was like, well, yeah, very close from not missing. So it was definitely a threat. And at this point here, I just couldn't really be bothered to, partly as well because I didn't have the range for this fight. They weren't within range for me to use a little bit of my grenade launcher on them, and also I don't have any snipers or anything like that. Maybe some of the other lads did, but I didn't at that point. And eventually we decided to move out. I think Harry was more on my side in terms of moving out. He didn't really want to stay there either, so I'm happy that we made that decision. And as you can see, this is the team that was behind us, and luckily for us, they didn't really push onto us. They stayed where they were in the woods as well, which was nice, I think, because I think we would have had a lot of difficulty if that other team had flanked when we had the attention of that other team within Salty Springs. And at this point here, I really like the way we played it out, because I think we chose a more smart decision to take the edge of the zone and just kind of work our way into the next circle, because again, we don't know where the zone's going to go, and I think that was a nice decision from our squad. because we're sort of weighing it up ahead of time, and you know, we can think better. And you know, since it's coming down to the last you know, set of players now, not many players left, I think it's a smart strategy, to be honest, to play the way we did. So, you know, definitely, you know, increasing our chances of Victory Royale right here by all sticking together, and you know, definitely taking the right sort of decision at the right time. But at this point here, you can see we've got the decision of where the next zone is going to. So it's just sort of ahead of us here, not too far that we have to travel. And here we're just trying to see where the team's moved off to in that time, because this team in the forest right here was shooting at us, but at this time we were starting to say, like, are they still there? Whereas the other team that we you know, looking at in Salty. So we're kind of weighing that up at this point in the game, and trying to make those decisions before we move into the final zone right here. So as you can see here, guys, 11 players left, and obviously including our team of 4, so we're against 7 enemy players now, and at this point here we know where the zone is going, just sort of directly ahead of us here. And at this point here, we're thinking about how we're going to proceed into the zone. Time's on our hands, and I think the general agreement from the lads here and Crackabella entities was to wait and assess the target, you know, to assess, you know, which way is best to enter the zone. I think it's at this point here, Rory doing some really nice scanning for our team. I think, like, Rory was really on top of it. He said there's a team just ahead over this hill. So there's a really nice player. It might have been Harry on that occasion, actually. Harry pinpointed a team, but Rory spotted a lot of teams during this match when we were in Salty, so he did really well with that. And at this point here, nice call outs from Harry. And I try to get my grenade launcher right onto point on this team that's just ahead of us here. At this point here, just try to put the pressure for the boys to get up on a level, and spot this random no skin underneath, and some really nice shots on there. A couple of misses, but I managed to finish him off with a shotty. And at this point here, just no protest from this no skin to try and get away or call off. Lets me build around him. There, see you, mate. Let's have your loot. Let's have your loot for the final fight here for Crackabella entities. And he does have a heavy sniper rifle, which I had to take with me, because at this stage in the game, that's going to be such a friend to us. And still got my grenade launcher in play as well, and at this point here, just making sure my weapons are all reloaded. Now it's at this point where I separate from the group, and they have a player that they're dealing with up on the hill, and I noticed the player count to see a team of 3 or perhaps 4 over the hill, over the horizon. I start to shoot some grenade launcher at them, like, guys, the other team is you know, over yonder, so we need to watch out for that. And they go, okay, but we've got our own problems with this one skillful player of others. So I was turning around at the point trying to help them, because this guy was a real nuisance to us, as you can see, making a lot of problems for ourselves. And it's at this point that Matt gets knocked by the team behind with a sniper. So I try to sort of build off all the section, because they have to come past the skin to the next zone. So I was trying to make our territory protected, because just to sort of, you know, keep the pressure away from us and to protect ourselves from the team behind. It's a weird situation here, because we've got an enemy player we're trying to take out that's on a tree or something, and then we've got this team in front of us that just won't leave us alone. So at this point here, just being really careful of that, and making sure that we, you know, keep building at each point, and you know, just making sure that we're well protected. So at this point here, just making sure that, you know, everything's secure, trying to protect my team as much as I can. And you can see more of our team are getting knocked, and it's not going to plan. That was some nice plays to get a guy over trap, but also somehow, you know, gets knocked as well. And unfortunately here I couldn't save Matt. So Matt's taken out of the game, unfortunately. I'm not sure how that happened. Perhaps you can elaborate, but at this point here, for a really nice shot, it's up to Crackabella now and Harry, and if we can get to Rory or not. But at this point here, really nice knock from yours truly, and trying to help my team as much as I can. It does look like Rory won't be able to get to him because he's still in the storm, unfortunately. And at this point here, Harry, a very weak Harry, getting inside as well. At this point, I'm just trying to buy some time, and really nice plays to get those knocks. Trying to respond to Harry's call-outs of what was going on. He had a couple of people above him. At this point here, really, you know, clutch shot onto that guy to net myself another kill, and we're left with one final player in the game. At that point there, just really nice awareness from me to spot Harry's call-out. At that point, really good communication from Harry during all of that, because honestly, without his call-outs, that wouldn't have been possible. At this point here, I just say to Harry that he's right above me in the wood structure, bro. I know where he is. I know where the zone's going. We're going to have to go past him to do it. So, got all the time in the world to monitor. And at this point, I said to Harry, just heal, bro. You've got time. Unfortunately for me, goes over to push towards Harry. So at this point here, I don't have many more materials. Had to use a lot in that previous fight. And unfortunately, it does get to Harry. So what's going to happen now? It's a 1v1 with Crackabella entities. Not many materials. What can Crackabella do? She can take out the final player and avenge my boys to get us the Victory Royale there in squads. And at that point there, Harry back on his feet in time for the crackdown and got his own little celebration. His own little celebration there as we sent that one off. And see ya, mate. You gotta have the red card, you gotta have the crackdown, and you gotta have the Serenity Spins. Really hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. It's a nice win with the lads, and really enjoy this night of games. And plenty more action from the boys to come out onto the channel, because got the highlights video coming out, gentlemen, so don't worry. It's not just my moment. I will I will show everyone off everything else. Deagle Arcade, the Lazy Links madness, it's all coming to the channel. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is my personal best game, guys, and it was nice for me to finish off with a little clutch to win the boys another Royale. And really nice to get a game with this team. I love playing in this little group. It's you know, Matt, Harry and Rory, legendary guys, really great team. Guys, this was Crackabella Entities, Serenities. I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.